Let's chat about butcher block countertops and if they're the right tabletop for your DIY project or if you're looking to specifically redo your kitchen. Because a year ago, we decided to redo our kitchen and we decided to go with butcher block. For this project, we wanted to be able to have a countertop that we could install ourselves and something that was budget friendly because we knew that eventually we are going to redo our house and we wanted something that could withstand the next 3 to 5 years before we did have a larger budget to actually do our entire kitchen. Now, the reason why I'm even talking about this is because we released a video that got hundreds of thousands of views from our kitchen renovation because it was a budget friendly renovation, and I want to tell you guys what really happens the year after a budget countertop is installed. First, let's discuss the pros here. Now, the pros are primarily going to be focused around the fact that it is very DIY friendly and it's going to be a very low budget item that you're able to do a really good renovation that looks beautiful and really gives you that rustic feel without spending a lot of money. Now, we were able to buy our butcher blocks from a hardware store like a Home Depot or Lowe's, get them shipped directly to our house. And then my husband Chris and I were able to cut out the areas where the sink would go and able to really shape the kitchen the way that we wanted without renting really expensive tools or going beyond our budget that we wanted for our kitchen. It was really easy to install, and if you go back and watch some of our videos, you can see the whole installation process, and I'll include those videos down below, but it was really pretty seamless. And the end result was amazing. I love our kitchen counters. I think that they are chef's kiss. They are amazing. They look beautiful and they really fit the vibe and rustic feel that we were going for in our kitchen. But that brings me to the negatives or the cons of a butcher block. And there are also quite a few here. Now, in the beginning, I honestly didn't see that many cons. It was all positives. Everything was working the exact way that we wanted. And because we built this kitchen knowing that in the next 3 to 5 years we'd be doing a full renovation, it was really a simple choice to choose butcher block because I knew that this wasn't going to be a forever home countertop. And if you're doing this in a room that doesn't involve food or liquids, then honestly, I would say choose the butcher block because this is great for spaces that aren't always going to have different types of liquids or foods on them and seeping into the wood. In regards to maintenance, you are going to need to use a mineral oil that you're going to want to put over the wood. And I do this every quarter or every 3 months. And all you'll have to do is put this on, follow directions on the back, and it really does help the upkeep of the wood. But that being said, the areas by the sink and some of the areas that are a high traffic area will be more susceptible to stains than a classic granite countertop. I've really noticed that by our coffee machine or by some of our toaster oven or microwave areas that there is areas that will get stained often. And then by our sink where there's just high traffic, high amounts of water, I do feel like it's definitely ruining the integrity of the wood where this would be a hard solution to have for a 20 or 30-year-old kitchen. So that's something to think about as you do it. It's also really important that you are making sure to clean your wood. This isn't a countertop that you can actually be cutting on. I know this is a butcher block, but you still want to be using a cutting board on top of this, or else you are going to get cut slices within your wood. Now, it is pretty easy. You can go ahead and sand on top of it and clean up areas if that does happen. So you can't really do that with a different type of countertop, but it is really easy to do cleanups where maybe it is something that would probably be more long term. In conclusion, we really love this butcher block countertop. It has transformed our entire kitchen and it's been looking great from the minute that we put it in. It was easy to install, it really didn't hurt our bank accounts, and it's freshened up the space so much. But after 1 year with these countertops, I think looking back, I would probably rethink the area by the sink. Because this is such a high traffic area, I might have chose a different sink that wasn't straight in the wood, maybe something that was built into the sink so that there was less water going around the wood. Otherwise, we're really happy, and best of luck if you decide to choose Butcher Block for your kitchen, and we'll see you again next time with some more great content. Bye.